And right now we want you to meet Charles Borgognoni. He's with the Central New York School Boards Association. If it's winter, it must be budgeting time for Syracuse and all other school districts in the area.
Absolutely.
And as a result, you are starting to look at how much money, how much help the schools in this area are going to be getting this year.
Yes, the events that we have coming up this week, Laura, are all about briefing the 50 boards of education that we represent in all our parts of 8 counties around Syracuse about what's in the state budget. And this year, it's kind of more about what's not in the state budget.
Okay.
But to give them some background on the issues, because it's very important, not only for folks who work in schools day in, day out, school board members, teachers, administrators, but our communities as well.
Not only parents, but also taxpayers. I mean,
Absolutely.
we're paying for the schools.
Absolutely. And it's very important for them to be aware what the issues are so that they can interact with their state legislators because the budget is decided by the governor in concert with the 2 houses of the state legislature.
And as we know, the Assembly right now is kind of in turmoil with the Sheldon Silver situation. Is that good or bad as you look at it for what the schools want to get out of the budget this year?
You know, it's really hard to say.
Yeah.
I think that the Assembly will put in, you know, a good leader. You know, they'll try to find someone who will represent the interests of a very diverse conference that they have in the Assembly. But you really don't know until they get into the negotiations and find out.
Okay, now as you said, you have meetings coming up. This is to inform parents of what the issues are, what the concerns are.
Exactly, exactly. And our primary concern this year remains another year of very dire fiscal situations and fiscal conditions for our schools. As I said, we represent about 50 school districts in 8 counties around Syracuse, and the vast majority of those districts actually receive less in state aid than they did back in 2008, 2009.
Yeah. So really, realistically, money is the bottom line, but there's a lot more to it. There are meetings coming up, as you indicate, later this week. First of all, in Auburn at the West School. That is on Tuesday evening. North Syracuse Junior High is hosting a forum on Wednesday evening. Both start at 6:30. There will be more coming up, and we will list them on our calendar for you. There is the School Boards Association website for all the information if you can't make it to the meetings or if you want to do a little homework ahead of time. Thanks so much for coming in and previewing. We'll be following.
Thank you.